Abby. Excuse me, what do you think about the current state of affairs?
This week's memes with Marc and Pete. Here we are again after a brief hiatus while we were traveling. If you want to hear about our travels, look at our last episode, episode 13. We talk all about our travels to the wild Pacific Northwest. But for now, we have memes. We've been storing memes for like 3 weeks now, so we must have some real good ones.
Yeah, memes are stored in the... Can you finish that sentence? Memes are stored in the...
I don't know what they're in the phone, right? Are they in the
Yes.
phone or are they in the cloud?
Correct. Good answer.
You keep your memes in your phone, you airdrop them to your computer, and we put them in our videos. Well, let's get into it. You want to start?
Yeah, let's take a look at this one. So this first one was a screenshot of the Uber app. You know, Uber is a famous rideshare app. Pretty sure everyone has it on their phone now. And it says, "No thanks, I'll walk." Because the picture of your Uber driver is Jonathan here.
Jonathan. He looks pretty scary.
Yeah.
How would you describe Jonathan?
You know, how would I describe? You hate to jump towards predatory, but you know, it's the glasses. It's like the white guy thing.
Well, a lot of it is the face that he's making and the sort of tilted down. It looks like he's targeted you as his prey, right?
Yeah. Now, Uber adding these like profile picture screenshots has been one of my favorite things. My picture is so cool. I'm like standing there in a cool shirt with some sunglasses on.
Yeah.
I look like a real cool guy.
You think that helps you get rides?
Yeah. I mean, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Oh,
Definitely is not like I'm not going to pick this guy up. Those are the vibes I'm going for.
Would you cancel an Uber if you got their profile pic and it was this?
You know, I might cancel based on the car, you know. It's
Really?
If it's like a Ford Taurus or like a Crown Victoria.
Crown Vic is a very comfortable ride. Have you ever ridden in a Crown Vic?
Yeah, unfortunately.
Yeah. Pretty I had a buddy had one, rode around town. It was a great cruising car. Comfy seats.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty funny. Yeah. I take Uber a lot. Do you take Uber a lot?
Yeah, from time to time.
I don't take it because I don't drive at all. You'd think I'd take Uber more often, but I'm pretty good at weaseling my way out of having to go anywhere that's not walkable. Yeah.
You do weasel pretty well.
I've had nothing but positive experiences. Although one time, okay, worst, let's say maybe, do you have a worst Uber experience?
Not really. No.
Here's one. I was staying, it was Valentine's Day weekend, I think, or something like that. I was borrowing my grandma's guest house she has on her property because we were in Yountville, town just north of Napa, to see a comedy show. We were seeing, who's that guy, Fluffy?
Enrique Iglesias.
See, now that's what I had in my head, but isn't that like a singer? I don't know. We were seeing this comedian, and we took an Uber back from the theater where they were playing, and it's raining out, you know, it's late, and the Uber driver would not drive up the driveway. My grandma's got a very steep driveway, but nothing, you know, it was a minivan. Nothing a minivan can't handle. You know, my sister had a minivan. She's driving up that driveway all the time.
Running up that hill.
But he refused. He just stopped. He's like, "No, get out here." And I was so pissed. Because, yeah, we had to walk in the rain. Girlfriend was wearing high heels, you know, walk up this steep ass hill. You know,
Can't be scared of a steep driveway, my dude.
It just, it killed the mood. Yeah, it's pretty perfect evening up until then. We had to walk in the rain. Like, it was quite a ways. I don't think the driver realized how much he was fucking us. Like,
you think Jonathan here takes pleasure in like fucking you like that?
probably in a different way, but yeah, no, I'm sure he's a fine. If this is a real Uber profile picture, I'm sure he's just having a gaff, right? I mean, no one would upload that as their profile picture and not realize how horrifying it looks. Or do you think?
I don't know. I don't know. It's just with all profile pictures these days. No, you need the professional lighting, like the sweet outfit, a cool pose. I mean, come on, it's like you're auditioning for American Idol. Like every time you snap a profile picture.
Is it?
Yeah.
I'm not a big PFP guy. I started replacing mine with just pictures from memes and stuff.
Use a little iOS avatar.
Turn it into one of those guys.
God, I hate that. I hate you.
Yeah. I don't know.
Okay.
All right. Now this is a fun one. This one's complex. So it's kind of two panels here. So we got musicians versus podcasters here. And so musicians, we've got some guy with his little home studio. And by some guy, it's a Shiba Inu dog. He got his guitar, all of his pedals, and he's saying, what if nobody wants to listen to it? So he's like self-conscious, like, I'm working on making all this, pouring my heart out into this music. What if no one even wants to hear it? And then we got podcasters, and these are also Shiba Inus, but they're big buff Shibas, and they're just sitting there at a folding table with a laptop and some microphones, and they're saying, yeah, so I'm at the supermarket the other day, and the cashier is really taking her time. Do the back and forth. Yeah.
Oh shit!
I hate that, bro. Yeah, I mean, I've even got ice cream right on the conveyor belt, and she knows it.
Oh shit!
I hate that, bro. Yeah. So the joke is, for musicians, like, they put all this work into it, and then they worry that anyone's going to listen to it. Podcasters, they just spew out, nonsense. Like,
yeah,
pretty similar to what we do.
Yeah, well, podcasting is a totally different mindset. I mean, on this past trip, you had me listening to all these different podcasts in the car. What are some of the podcasts you listen to?
Oh, I'm a big fan of Bad Friends with Andrew Santino and Bobby Lee, and the both of them also have a couple other podcasts. So that whole universe. I like comedian podcasts.
Yeah,
they're funny. So I like that. I like Two Bears, One Cave with Bart Chrysler and who's the other guy? I always forget his name. I watch his podcast all the time. Rob.
Yeah, so you dabble in the podcasts.
Yeah, I like podcasts. That's why we have a podcast.
Yeah,
I like podcasts. But
and no, it really is different. You really have to keep the energy up, and like, no matter what mundane shit you're talking about, it's just the most important thing in the world.
Yeah. Well, I think it's just a very different attitude. They don't worry about the quality. I mean, I worry about the quality. I'm always trying to figure out ways to amp up the quality, but so much less so than musicians. Musicians will write songs and then never release them. Oh, no one can see this. This is not good enough. As podcasters, they just we've had some terrible episodes, right?
Yeah, Kansas City barbecue. Come on.
Yeah, and it's like, whatever, release it. Who cares? At some point, you feel like you're just playing a numbers game. But I don't know. Yeah, cute meme. I like how it's little doges.
Yeah. Musicians versus podcasters. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Waitress comes by and says, "How is everything?" And me. I'm what?
Yeah, the picture is it's a dude who is like a burger that's just like falling apart in his hands, and it's like all over his face and in his mouth, and it's hilarious because it's a common thing, right? I don't know. Sometimes I'll go months and months without it happening, and then other times it'll be like every time I go to a restaurant, the server will come up and ask me how things are while I've got a mouthful of food.
Pop up behind you. So how's the food?
Yeah. It does seem like they wait for you to take a big bite before they ask you, doesn't it?
I feel like it's a trick to get you to keep you from saying anything.
Oh, is that it?
Yeah. Just you.
Yeah.
No.
You can't be like, I asked for sweet potato fries.
I'm allergic to peanuts. Yeah.
Your mouth full. But isn't it in their
It's a
interest for you to order more things, so they want to come up when they can be like, oh, do you need another drink? I would think. I'm always surprised when a server comes up and they're like, how is everything? And if you have less than a half full drink, they should offer you another drink, right?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
I mean, bump up that tab.
I'm just glad they ask in the first place,
How things are.
How things are. I've been halfway through a meal and haven't spoken to anyone.
Yeah. I guess. I mean, what is
it lets you know they're engaged, they care.
Yeah.
They care.
I suppose, yeah. It is weird when they never come by.
But it's always during that first fight.
Yeah. Or when, you're just a mess like this fellow over here. Yeah. Pretty funny. That is one of those things that just happens in life. We got another Shiba one. Oh yeah, this was a user or a fan submission. This was submitted by Tori Hook. Maybe I should get her handle.
Yeah, we'll get her ad up there.
She's a fan. Let's see. Submitted this last week. Tori Hook is it just TORYHOOK on the Instagram.
Yeah, it looks great.
Submitted this and another 2-panel with Shiba's. It says country music before 9/11, and it's a big muscular Shiba Inu wearing a cowboy hat, and it says, "I shot a lawman with his own gun and won an immortal horse in a poker match with the devil." Pretty hardcore stuff, and that is, a good old outlaw country. Yeah, I like country. You like country?
Yeah, I like country.
I like especially old outlaw country. And then country music after 9/11, and it's like a Shiba, not nearly as muscular. It's got a sideways hat on and some beer sitting around him. It says, "If you don't stand with the red, white, and starry blue, the instant will this if you don't stand with the red, white, and starry blue this instant, I will pee my pants and start crying." Do you think that's is that really?
Yeah.
Does that capture current country music?
For sure, bro. I just what is today? Today's September 17th. It's past 9/11. It was the 21st anniversary of 9/11. I decided to watch like a bunch of 9/11 documentaries.
Conspiracy documentaries?
Not the conspiracy types, just like on Netflix. I forget what exactly the documentary is called, but it was pretty good, and it was like a timeline of the Afghanistan and the Iraq War and the Taliban, and there was just this huge shift in the culture in this country into being, red, white, blue, my trucks, my guns.
Yeah, I saw something because no one celebrates or remembers 9/11 like Twitter does. 9/11 Twitter is always a thing. And someone brought up, people always talk about how like united we became after 9/11.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, only from one perspective. I mean, probably the worst time ever to be a Muslim in the United States, right?
Yeah.
Like, we were not united there. Yeah, all the what are they? Mosques getting vandalized. And pretty bad.
It was propaganda. It was jingoistic. It was just flag waving.
Yeah, a lot of flag waving.
Who's that guy? Is it a? This is gonna show my ignorance of country music. We might have to edit this out. But let me throw out some names here, and tell me if they're propaganda. Keith Urban,
Sounds like propaganda.
Toby Keith.
If it's got Keith in it, it's going to be propaganda.
Okay, those were the two I had. So
I remember South Park did a funny episode about the kids. They were building a ladder to heaven to get Kenny. Kenny had died or something. And I don't remember which country artist it was. It was Garth Brooks or one of the Keiths. But he's singing the song that he wrote for 9/11. Like, where were you when the world stopped turning? But he changed 9/11 to ladder to heaven. Just him, capitalizing on another event,
another tragedy.
Well, it wasn't a tragedy. Well, I guess it was because Kenny died.
Oh my God, they killed Kenny.
Yeah, but yeah, country music has really gone to seed. What do you say? It's gone to pot,
gone to pasture,
it's gone to shit. Country music's no good anymore.
Yeah.
It's not even country music anymore. It's just pop music, and they just sing with a little twang in their voice. I mean, some country songs are, I mean, it's like, is this Garth Brooks or is this Billie Eilish? I don't know.
I don't like how you keep throwing Garth Brooks' name in the mud. Like he's the problem.
He's the problem.
He's pretty cool.
He's one of the worst.
No, he's a I won an immortal horse in a poker match with the devil kind of guy.
You ever see Garth Brooks? He was the most popular country music artist,
and then bigger than the Beatles.
And then he just decided that he was going to do like an emo thing, and he completely changed his look. Grew out bangs and stuff.
Yeah, he had an alter ego.
Yeah. He had a different name and stuff.
Yeah.
Isn't that weird?
Love him. God bless him.
He's like, I've done everything I can with country music. Now I'm gonna use go to this bigger genre. Although what's bigger than country music? Hip hop, probably. Pop. I don't know. Country music's pretty big though.
Yeah. You know who I like is that the Lil Nas X.
I don't know.
He did that song Old Town Road. Really subverted the norms of, because he's a gay black man who's making country music.
Yeah.
And with hip hop tendencies, and he's kind of subverting the norms of country music. The regular country music fans hate him because he's a gay black man, and he's just a real provocative artist.
But is it actually country though, or is it what?
Yeah, he won a for Old Town Road. He won a country music award.
Hey, if that ain't country,
yeehaw!
Yeah. Oh, interesting stuff. You should listen to more country. Maybe new country's not that bad. I have a feeling it is though.
Listen to some Canadian country. See how that goes.
Hey, that could be pretty good. Is Billy Joe Shaver Canadian?
I don't know. Shania Twain is.
Yeah, love me some Shania. You love Shania, right? You could just kick a door off its hinges when you hear that one song.
Pineapple fried rice. Thai recipe. The shrimp says they just be letting anybody fry rice these days, huh?
And that's funny because there's a meme that's been going around for ages now. There's the whole you telling me a shrimp fried this rice? About shrimp fried rice. And so this is implying that pineapple fried rice would be fried by a pineapple.
They just be letting anybody fry rice these days, huh?
Yeah, pretty funny. Shrimp fried rice. You like shrimp? You a big shrimp guy?
I do like. I'm a simp for the shrimp.
I feel like it's all right. It's like any it's a crustacean. Is it a crustacean?
Sure.
Sea bugs. All the sea bugs. They're not that. They're just vessels to carry butter. That's the way I see them. Like, sure, you want it fresh, because the less fresh it is, the more you can taste it.
Well, I'll flip this whole thing on you because I personally hate when my fried rice is served to me in a giant hollowed out pineapple.
Oh yeah, it's in the pineapple, huh? Yeah, that seems too acidic. You can't eat that much pineapple. It will really mess up your like tongue and throat and stuff.
Really?
Yeah, I knew a guy who ate too much pineapple and it like burnt a hole in his tongue or something.
Doesn't it just like digest you like as you're eating it?
Yeah, like it's so acidic, like it's enough to damage your insides.
No pineapple fried rice? No thanks.
Yeah. Throw that right in the garbage. What else we got? Yeah, this is a good one. So this is a tweet from Ben Crew, Muppets Gatsby, at Benjamin Crew 1. Good guy. Says, about to have the best sleep of my life. And it's showing a screenshot of their Amazon cart. And they have just like all the makings for like a cartoon. I don't know, someone sleeping in bed. So
Sleepy guy.
They've got the nightgown, buttons up in the back nightgown. They've got the nightcap, the little with the little foosball at the end. They got some nice terry cloth slippers. Everything in a nice matching blue sort of ensemble as well. And then the cherry on top is the little taper candles, they call them. They're like a little candle with the handle candles that you would walk around with, before settling into bed. Or if you were woken up in the night, you need it to look around, see what's going on.
Yeah, it's a real Ebenezer Scrooge outfit here.
Do you wear sleepwear? I feel like you do, because I've come knocking on your door in the morning, in emergencies, and you come out and you're wearing like you've got like shorts.
Yeah, I wear like gym shorts and a t-shirt.
Why not just underwear?
Sometimes if I'm really lazy, I do just wear underwear.
I mean, that's what I just take my pants off, and then everything else I just sleep with.
Yeah, well, it's nice because you never know when you're going to wake up in the morning and have to, want to lounge around a little bit, make some coffee.
Can you not lounge around in underwear?
I mean, it feels a lot. You just feel so underdressed if you're just in your underwear.
Underdressed for yourself?
Yeah. Yeah. You've gotta, if you're gonna wear this to sleep, you're gonna wear a little cap with a little ball on it. You have to go honk, shoo, honk, shoo, honk, shoo.
Yeah, you gotta make those sleeping sounds. Yeah, little bubbles coming out. Yeah.
Wee, 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 wee.
Yeah. Pretty funny though. It's interesting to me though, because some people do wear like pajamas, a lot to bed. Like I have pajamas, but they're just for lounging around the house, I guess. Yeah. When you have other people over, that's one thing I almost always forget because I just normally, at home I just sleep in my underwear. I forget to bring like sweatpants or like pajama bottoms when I'm traveling and like visiting family and stuff, and so that's always a pain. I just like as you wake up before you go like shower and change into whatever you're gonna wear for that day.
Exactly.
You need something for that period.
Yeah.
No. Often forget it.
It is gray sweatpants season.
Sure
so
is.
You're a fan of the gray sweatpants.
I wish they weren't gray. I'm tired of you staring at my cock.
Well, that's the thing. You kind of put it out there, don't you?
That's not the idea. For some reason, that's just the default color of sweatpants. Yeah, it's a good one. I'm considering. I mean, not that expensive to get this whole ensemble. What are we looking at? 32, 40, 46,
$70.
$70. You can have the best sleep of your life.
As long as you honk shoe, honk shoe.
Uh-oh. We got a caller.
Me,
We got a caller
me,
on
me.
the line.
Me.
Do we have any more?
That was 5 memes.
They went there. They went down smooth. Went down smooth. Well, anything you need to plug?
Like, subscribe. We'll see you around.
Follow us. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Bye.
Cool.
It's